Hello. Today, from now on, I made a very strong magnet. Let's see what we can do. So, I'm positive charge, and I repel from the other positive charges because same like if they're alike, they repel. If they're opposite, they attract. Opposites attract, and if they're same, they repel. So, the arrows mark the magnetic field. Negative charges attract stuff. Positive charges repel stuff. But if I'm negative, then I'll repel negative and attract positive. But if I'm positive, then I'll repel positive and attract negative. These arrows show magnetic fields. I wonder if I can make a wire. Let's see. So we have a wire that's neutral with 8 protons and 8 electrons. As long as you follow the electrons will be shortened, and the protons are nearly more because you see them moving if you follow the electrons, which means if there's current running through a wire, you may repel. Wait, hold on a second. Full charge. That should do it. And you see that you'll repel. Complicated, but I can get up with the electrons here, but I can't get up with the protons. I can get up with the electrons I showed. See? But I can't go up with the proton. It's because I'm repelling, I'm not attracting. Let me just use this part. Let's see. Let me, and then place. Good. Now I just have to press this. Press this. Good. Now I just have to delete all that. Press the X button. Don't press escape or I'm gonna crash it. Oh, good. So, magnets are strong if they have bigger poles, like if they're strong, they have more negative charge. So if there's more negative charge, then less positive charge, then the ion would be negative. But if there's more protons, less electrons, then the ion will be positive, as you know. As you can see, if they're neutral, like 8 by 8 and the other is 8 by 8, then the charge is correct. But if there's less electrons, more protons, then the magnet is kind of positive. If it's like this, it's nearly a magnet, but if they're scrambled like an atom, they're not. As you can see, if you have an atom and some charges scramble that are not the same, then it's not a magnet. If you do it like this, it's not even a magnet, it's just a scramble. Just mixed. But if you line them up like they're same like this, let's shift. If the charges are aligned in an atom like this. Let's see. Positive. And let's go with this. Positive, negative, positive, negative. Then it's really nearly a map. I'll say so. The bottom is positive, so it repels from the bottom and attracts the top. But it's not nearly as strong because it has less electrons. As electrons are simple, there are no sense. Let's explain it in a new that's shocking speed. Calm moon, calm shape, calm. I know this level. And it's the first one I made, and then it goes the permanent fun, bar, fun, moon, gun, burn, what is it? Fun, current. The new level, and you'll see. So I'm gonna explain about the wires. Let's see. Current. As you can see, if you have a wire that's neutral, it's not even a neutral if you run it through current. So first, sometimes you see a wire that's neutral because the electrons are stable. As you can see, if the current is running this way or this way, it'll create different currents as the right hand rule. Let's see, right hand rule, if the current's this way, then the current forward us. So if you run a current into a wire, then it might look like this. Because as long as you follow the electrons, then it doesn't move, so it's neutral at least. Same goes for the proton that's neutral, just don't look at the edges. But if they run through current, you follow the electrons, like the electron is moving but you follow it, then the protons are moving, so if they move, they go more, but if they not move, they just stretch out. But if things move, they seem to get a little squishy, like velocity raptor. I'll show you that. This is for the velocity raptor. Some equations or something. Let's press that. Relativity. Nah. Nope. Yes. Press that. So if it's normal, you'll see that it's good. But if it's measured mode, your speed is 0 and the light speed is low. So as you see, things get a little squishy. Or it's called length contraction. Let's go to menu and trash. Let's go to menu. Let's see again. I've heard that. Funny. Then no matter. 38. Like over here. 38. quite close to level 38. Oh dear. And level 38. As long as you hit the switch. It says slow over here and fast over here. Turn it. Pick. Ah, funny. You do so long I remember fast to Velocity Raptor. Watch this. Funny dinosaur. But how? Boom. Wow, just wow. Of your own life. Okay. See. Oh, see? You old. See, Ben. Ah, scene view. See over here, scene view. Andy made this game. I like it all. Shocktopus. Check. Yeah, clocks can be affected. But what's very funny is if you go to bonus, you go trigger and then you'll be free. Like this. I'll show you. And look, nearly sick. Oh, and if I can pause myself and doesn't be free. Next blocks. Huh? Funny. Yeah, clocks. Yep. Everything you see is a false color, but all those keys are the true color you see in the light. As long as you get further at things, then they become red, but if you're close, they become ultraviolet or something violet alpha. Okay? I know again, Higgs, I made some levels over there. Let's try that. Web chat to blue. And Paul! Funny. Again, Higgs, chapter 1, blah blah blah. Day chapter 2, blah blah blah. I don't like chapter 2, blah. Again, Higgs, chapter 1. Okay, let me just... Okay. If you do proton to electron, it'll seem quite odd. But as long as the trick comes out. Ha! Possibly none moves. Ha! None! Space bar to advance. Let's see. Stop again. So let's see. Moves best free. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. I know how to play this game. It's so easy. One move and that's it. Two moves. Bam! Two moves. Best. Ooh. Bum. Possibly none moves. Ah. Look at this funny trick. As I pull the electron, and then the other one goes attracting the electron. It just, cover again Higgs. If you don't know what this game is, I'll show you the hint. Slide particles until they hit an obstacle. High Higgs, again Higgs. Controls mouse, click and swipe, or keyboard to move up, down, left, right key to select a particle. Tap. Reset, undo buttons, blah blah blah. But so they attract in many particular ways. Oh, negative repel, right? And negative positive attract. Are you frustrated why I can't hide this again, Hick? Because of this. Boom! And let's drag this. Boom! Spacebar to. Oh! There goes the again Hick. Okay? Spacebar to go back. Okay, let's just pull all these out. Pull that out. Yeah, but if there's between up, down, left, right, they zap each other, but they're neutral. Okay. Let's take it out. Watch this. Haha. Funny though. Boom! And another boom. And a boom. And electron flip over. What? There goes it again. You don't know this, but yeah, I can't get this thing off of here because the electron is attracting the proton with an electron. Can I get this thing off of here? Okay, I can't. I can't get this thing out. Okay. So when I move an item, it goes like flattering or something. Let's drag all of these and then we're gonna let me just wow. And look! Ooh! And also, do you know what's this level? Protons or electrons can't go through boxes, but these ones are different. They can go through boxes, but not greasy boxes that are too greasy. Yeah, I call them greasy boxes. And I pull them down and I pull this there and then I pull blah blah. There goes again, Hick! Ah! And you know, haha, I made this level by my own. Can I get this thing out of here? He's gonna go here. He has no idea where he's gonna go, but random. Boom. Also, if you do this, they just repel each other. This is different. I can slide it. Possibly none moves, but And look, they go through. Bum! Bum! This is easy. Wait, what? Proton, electron. Good. Wow. Wow. Ah, he goes right over here. This is different. Yay. Okay. I know this one. I made it by my own. There's a greasy box right over there. I know. Okay, 2 moves. Perfect. Blah, blah, blah. And boom. Boom. And boom. Oh, look. He explodes. And he'll go over here. Right? Yes. He goes over there. Okay, let me... Okay, I hide the again. Let me do it again. You're supposed to do it in 2 moves. Right? Yeah, 2 moves. Let's go on 1 move. Also, these can go through boxes, but not positive or blah blah blah. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Proton to electron, proton to electron. Oh, I see what went wrong. Oh, it did. Let me turn those boxes into grease. Now people can't cheat. Protons to electrons can't nearly get back. And look what have I done. If I do this, electron to proton, I can advance. Phew. Possible and nanos, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna make a new level. Okay. Let's see. There it goes. I'm gonna make some kind of costume. Let's see a lot of things. A lot of protons. Same as one extra here. Okay. And boom, 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 boom. It's like a capacitor. It's like a capacitor. Like in Shocktopus, I made a capacitor. It looks like a capacitor. Boom! And there's no more but this. But to do this level, I did it. So we're gonna do this as 9. Box it all up. I'm gonna box it all up. Box it all up. Box. Now what I'm gonna do is add some 9. 9. Let's see. There. Go play and let's see what we can do. So first, we can't go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know whether those white variables or something. Let's slowly repelling each other, and over here they're attracting because electron, proton, electron repel, but I'm blocked. So I wonder what I can do. Let's see. Oh, just a big step. I wonder if I can make a bomb for me. Let's see, another bomb. And a bomb. Ah! There we go. There's the bomb. There's it. There we go. There's the bomb. Ooh, more of that. How am I supposed to? What am I supposed to? Okay. I wonder. Let's see all this except the electron. Good. So I want it to explode here, 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 here. And now I'm gonna do electron, dun, 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 dun. Don't destroy it. Ah! Oh. Oh, there we go. We hide it. Wait a second. Okay. To trick everybody about this level, let's add a lot of boxes. And make it again Hague. And then make this. And this is called a tricking room. Oh, whoops. I meant that. Okay. It's not this. Not this. Let's see. Here we go down. Don't know what's this? This will trick people all day up. He will run in the most things. Okay, click the PC. Wait a minute. Why the perfect score is none? Yeah, it's okay. No matter. Wait, let me see. Possible in oh. It's again. Okay, this again is weird. Okay, okay. Positive, random capacitor. I love charges. I'm using some shield. I will say there's a lot of electrons here. More protons. Dot 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 dot. I wanted to be capacitor. Ha! One attracted. Two attract. What the heck? Okay. And if I pull this away, that will happen. Attract. 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 Now when I can't take this off, you know why? Because on the electrons of the capacitor is trying to pull me when I get away. The Y variable is the electric or something, I don't know. Electric, 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 electric. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's go in it. Let's see. There's a lot of protons here. Okay, then. Once you go there, trapped. You can't go away. He said, and I'll hide again. Again, Hig. Beep, 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 beep. Yep. This is the needle of the box. Let's see. Can I delete these? Delete. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes. They trap you and then they just go like bomb. Oh. Oh. I think I made a new level. Let's see. With a lot of boxes, yeah. Make it. Let's do the zigzag zig. Nope, that didn't work well. Okay. The zigzag, 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 and zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. There's what the heck just happened? Doesn't seem to work anymore. Flip it. Okay, I'm gonna copy it. Oh, I gotta flip it, that's why. Stop making mistakes. Okay. It's add. I wonder what went wrong. I don't understand. Good. Now what we have to do is beep 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 beep, and then now beep 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 beep. It's called choose what you want. View. Let's see. Go with it. Hide. I'm gonna hide again. It's gonna wait. So we go. Okay. Go with it. Let's see. Add an electron. Buff. Yeah, let's like turn to it and do a move. Wow, wasted. Electron to proton. What? We did it. I don't care about that. Okay, let's add this and add electrons. So, so what you're supposed to do is 2 moves. 2 moves. Let's see. When people do this, is the best. Let's say. Space bar to advance. Let's see. Space bar. Click. Welcome to the here. Levels. Name. Can hit. TestTubeGames. Bumper car really. Flick. Let's stop that. Take that off. Let's see what we have. Cup 305 spray box testing. Let's test that. Wow. Made with I like Sam Hogan, he's my friend, but he's not my home, so whatever. I saw him in
Hello.
I already played
You're probably a little confused, but don't worry, not.
I already played this game, you know. Yeah, I already played it. If I go in here, I played this game. See, there's between wall, but there's no collision layers. That's why I can't go through. Let's move it. Control. Good. Control. It helped. Now let's go forward. Let's.
So, have you ever played that game Portal? Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Just look at the cube and click on it to pick it up. And then you can click again to drop it.
Pause. There's something funny when I pause. Then I can't grab the cube and I can push it with no gravity. That's pretty funny. Good. I'm having a cube. Okay, let me just go forward.
Oh, my name's G, by the way. You can call me Mr. G or just G's fine. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to guide you through the testing environment. I'll help you out if you get stuck. Let's see what you can do in this next zone. Notice you can pick up a cube, and you can also jump off of a cube. I don't know, maybe if you tried seeing what would happen if you maybe did both of them or something.
Ha! I'm floating! Let's go! Whoa, 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 whoa! Jump! La la la! Stupida! Yay! Let's go in the moon. Let's pick that up. Yeah, good.
I know you're probably wondering, is it like a Matrix type of thing, where you're a real person, but you're
Pause. Easy peasy.
in some sort of like virtual reality world? It's not like that. You are actually a computer program too. So, sorry about that.
And unpause. Look what happens if I get smushed in here.
I'm just looking at this list of exploits you found in your universe. Infinite money? Nice. What does spatial repositioning mean?
Get ready to be squished. And I get to the next level.
Oh, you want to know some things about me? Oh, thanks for asking.
And pop.
I'm a computer program, just like.
Haha. Want me to beat ya? Eh? What do I need this cube for?
Wow, I gotta say, I'm really impressed so far. You found a lot of bugs that we just did not see. We'll get these fixed, and
Jump. Jump. Go there. Go for it a little. Jump. Jump. Jump there. And remove.
you will get paid. Yeah, you'll get paid. And yeah, you'll get to go back to your universe, you know. Yeah, you already had infinite money, I know that. So I guess this wouldn't really help that much.
And there we go. And there is a mission.
We could offer you vacations to other universe. That's a perk. That's a perk. With this job, you get to go to other universes. That's cool. You haven't figured out that exploit yet, have you? You can hang out with me. That would be fun. You can, outside of work. I know there's like a work relationship here. Like, no, we don't have to. I was just saying.
Click.
If you want to, we can. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But continue on.
God dang it.
You're almost done. You're almost done with work today. As am I. I get to go. Well, actually, I don't get to go home. I don't have a home. I'm just this program here, but.
Knock that tube off. Okay. Let's go over here.
Yeah.
Is there a tube? Let's go here. Stop that. One second, let's pause the game, restart level. That's why I need that too.
Wow, I gotta say, I'm really impressed so far. Found a lot of bugs that we just did not see. We'll get these fixed, and you will get paid. Yeah, you'll get paid. And yeah, you'll get to go back to your universe, you know. Yeah, you already had infinite money, I know that. So I guess this wouldn't really help that much. We could offer you vacations to other universe. That's a perk. That's a perk. With this job, you get to go to other universes. That's cool. You haven't figured out that exploit yet, have you?
I love the pause.
You can hang out with me. That would be fun. We can outside of work. I know there's like a work relationship here. Like, no, we don't have to hang out. I was just saying, like, if you want to, we can. It's no big deal.
I pick that up.
But continue on. You almost.
I know what this says. The end.
Wow! Excellent job. Great job. You finished the game. Ending. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of ending here. Big reveal. Okay. Ready? Here's the big reveal.
Huh?
You're not real, and you are a simulated thing living in a simulated. Oh wait, you already knew that, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Ending. Every game needs a good ending, right? This is just a game jam game, so I guess we don't really need a great ending. So yeah. Oh, here's an idea. We are not letting you go back to your universe, and we're terminating your program. How's that for an ending? Yeah, that's a pretty obvious ending. Well, yeah, there's no more to the game. You can quit now. Thanks for playing. This was a lot of fun to make. Shout out to Jonas for hosting this game jam. And wishlist, will you snail on Steam? See ya. I am done recording these voice